Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Nelly Nell from Hoop and Lamp. Today we have a sneaker review on the Nike Alphadunk. The Alphadunk is somewhat of a successor to the Hyperdunk, which have been a really solid hoop shoes throughout the last decade. The Alphadunk is supposed to be the new and improved version of the Hyperdunk. I'm not sure aesthetically and look wise if it's new and improved or not. I mean, it's definitely new, but I don't think aesthetically did it improve compared to the Hyperdunk? Because to me, this shoe looks horrible. It's just so chunky, so big, so bulky, whatever you guys want to call it. It just looks like an over-the-top boot. There are some pretty cool detailings on the shoe that resembles the Back to the Future movies, but let's get into the performance aspect. As always, we're going to start off with the traction. The Nike Alphadunk has a translucent rubber outsole that provides circular, multi-directional traction. The traction on the Nike Alphadunk is horrendous. I meant to say horrible, but it's worse than horrible, so I said horrendous. Your boy was slipping and sliding. No. I was skidding. Wait, is skidding even a word? But y'all get the point, man. Y'all seen the footage? I was on the ground multiple times. At first I thought it might have been the court, but I brought these, to other gyms and played on other courts. They were just the same. The outsole is super stiff, where you guys are not getting much flexibility with your steps. They also accumulate a lot of dust. I mean, this was just bad when it came to the traction. Like, I was literally afraid of playing in these. Like, I didn't want to plant hard. I didn't want to make sharp cuts or make, hard movements, change of direction, because I was afraid of hurting myself. Moving on to the materials, the Alphadunk has a Flyknit upper construction that is very light, supportive, and durable. And towards the back, you have areas of a synthetic upper. The Flyknit upper feels very similar to the likes of a LeBron Battle Knit, from the 15s, but these are a little harder and more plasticky, if that makes sense, because there is plastic infused into the Flyknit. As you guys can hear, like, it makes this like crusty and hard sound, but when you're actually wearing the shoe inside, it does feel pretty nice. I mean, the Flyknit is soft, it's very strong, very durable, just like, the Battle Knits and the LeBron. It's very tough, it's thick and strong, like if you were about to go and battle somebody. But you want to feel comfy at the same time. The synthetic towards the back, however, is a little bit more stiff compared to the front, where the Flyknit is at. You don't really get much range of motion in these. As you guys can see, the shoe is a pretty high top shoe. For support and lockdown, you have a traditional lacing system with fly wire cables that help lock you in. A padded inner collar provides support for your Achilles tendon. Also, an external heel counter helps stabilize the ankle. Lockdown and support is great. Like I said, the shoe is a pretty high top shoe. It really locks you in. It really gives you the amount of support, around your ankles that you need. But however, mobility and stability is kind of where you might have an issue. Because the Alphadunk is so bulky and so stiff, it's really hard to move around the court, especially if you guys are guards or wing players or, just shifty players who like to move left and right, front and back. The shoe doesn't really plant well, let alone, I mean, especially with the horrendous traction that we've talked about. As you guys can see, I can barely bend this. You can see how hard and stiff the shoe is. So mobility isn't that great. Stability, I mean, the shoe is pretty flat. Like I said, when you're moving laterally, with the slippage from the traction, that's not good. For cushion, it has a Zoom Air cushioning setup that has double stack zoom at the heel and a huge 4-foot zoom unit that scoops up the edges. This Zoom Air unit in the 4-foot is the biggest Zoom Air unit that Nike has ever placed in a basketball shoe. I mean, just look at the size of that Zoom Air that takes up like all around the shoe. Like, normally you just see like Zoom Air like right here in the middle. This one right here, oh my god, it goes all the way to the edge and over to the top. You can literally see the Zoom Air bulging out of the shoe. That's crazy. It ain't max zoom like the cushioning you get in the LeBrons. It'd be like kind of like that, but these are like on some steroids type of stuff where it's just like massive Zoom Air, but I wouldn't really say it in a good way. There's just like too much Zoom Air. It's really hard to explain. Like when you trying on the shoe, you're stepping on it like, yo, oh man, that is a massive Zoom Air unit. But the steps and the feeling doesn't feel as great because you're not getting that much court feel. It also has a foam midsole that's super stiff and hard. The cushioning was pretty stiff at first, but it did break in a little bit after some wears. I wouldn't really say I'm liking this setup. The amount of cushioning in this is just makes you feel really distant, you know, from the court and with every step that you take. I would say that the cushioning is pretty responsive, but the heel to toe transition lacks because the shoe is so stiff. As far as comfort and size fit goes, the Alphadunk runs true to size. It is a bit roomy all around the shoe. I did have to choke the laces a little bit, but lengthwise it fit perfectly. Comfort wise, the shoe feels okay. It didn't hurt me. I wasn't getting no pains and aches or such, but it doesn't feel, you know, like amazing or anything. As far as pricing goes, the Nike Alphadunk retails for a whopping $180. I mean, holy cow, that is insane. For $180, you guys would imagine you're getting like a ton of tech. Forget about the tech. You would think you're getting an amazing performance hoop shoe for $180. I'm sorry to be a Debbie Downer, but $180 ain't gonna get you a good performance hoop shoe in the Nike Alphadunk. I mean, for $180, you're getting a massive, you know, Zoom Air unit and, you know, some cool detailings around the shoe, but as far as performance wise, I'm gonna say these are a no-go for $180, especially with the amount of better performance hoop shoes out there for a lower price. And for my overall rating for the Nike Alphadunk, I'm gonna give these a score of a 2.5 out of 5. I mean, I really think that this is a big man shoe, whether you're big, heavy, or even slow. Like, I don't think this shoe is good for, you know, like nimble guards or guards and you know, wing players, slashers itself, as the faster you go, the faster you gonna slip and slide. But like I said, if you are a big man who doesn't move that fast, this shoe right here I feel like fits well for you guys because, you know, it's so durable, it has good impact protection, it has really massive Zoom Air cushioning, you know, that's great for, you know, heavier players or, you know, big men. But I've got to say the guards got to stay away from this, man. But overall, I gotta say I have a hard time recommending this shoe to you guys for how bad the traction is, because I don't want y'all to be slipping and sliding out there as well. I don't want y'all to be getting hurt or not. But, you know, if you guys do like the shoe, you guys, you know, like the looks, the aesthetics, or the performance, if it works well for you, then you guys can give these a go. But as I tested it, it did not work out for me. So for like players who are similar to me in my play style, I would shy away from these. Overall, I was pretty disappointed at the Nike Alphadunk, as it was supposed to be the successor of the Nike Hyperdunk, which was so consistent over the years of being a really solid performance hoop shoe, and the Nike Alphadunk just didn't live up to the expectations. Hopefully next year Nike will be able to make some changes to the Nike Alphadunk that will make it overall a better performance hoop shoe. Hope you guys enjoyed that sneaker review on the Nike Alphadunk. Let me know down in the comment section below if you guys have the Nike Alphadunk. Do you guys like them? Do you guys dislike them? How well did it perform for you guys? Also comment what other sneakers you guys would like me to review. Check out these other videos up here. If you guys are new to the channel, you guys like the content, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Give it a thumbs up. Share it with your friends. Your boy's out here playing professional ball, but I'm still grinding out these videos for you guys because I enjoy doing it for y'all. And I appreciate everybody for still rocking with me. You guys are the greatest. Thank you guys for all the love and support. And until next time, it's your boy Nelly Nell from Hoopin' Life, and I'm out. Peace.